Hey, we got 5 people in here. Hey, Eric. Hey, Nelson. Hey, Craig. I'm going to wet sand today. Finally. Got all the primer sanded out, finished it up this morning, and started on the hood. And then I decided I'm going to do my normal Friday live. I wasn't able to last week. Just too much going on. But trying to save the DA for all the big flat spots. I got most of the hood done. So I never got it on Messenger. You've got my phone number, right? It's on my logo. I think I even have it listed in YouTube. Can't remember. Yeah, my logo has my cell number. I just had somebody call me a little bit ago on this car from Lansing, Michigan. Said they noticed I didn't put a ring gear for the torque converter when I did that. I said, yeah, I know. He didn't bring it. I was just supposed to put the motor in. But with the transmission, it's not going to be bouncing on the firewall. Thank you, Eric. So how's everybody's Friday going? Mine's going a lot better than my Thursday did. I'm telling you right now. Man, yesterday I was not feeling good. Yesterday was a rough one for me. Yeah, yesterday I went home at 2:30. Wasn't happening. How much snow you got, Craig? Oh yeah, it's 75 in here now. But it don't take long for it to drop with the air coming through that exhaust vent. I've got a couple ideas how to shut that down. I just haven't had a chance. Keep that air coming from outside, it'll help. And then up in the top corners where the heater goes through the wall, I've got a couple ideas on that too. And if it goes the way I think it will, excuse me, at least hope it will, then seal it up for when I paint too. I've got some ideas on that. You'll have to wait and see on that one. Hey, Jamie. Hey, everybody. Adam, start him a channel up. Grease Spot Garage. Go give him a sub. He don't have many videos yet, but they are coming. Yeah, we're supposed to come tomorrow night. Temperatures are supposed to start dropping, and all the way up till Wednesday, we're supposed to get up to like, what is it, 20 inches of snow and negative 19-degree temperatures. Hey, there's Adam. If Vic was in here, he could share your channel, get you some subs. All right. You going to Summit again? That's annoying. Yes, I'm spraying the whole car because yellow is an ugly animal. Yellows and silvers, you can't feasibly just spray parts of them. I mean, you can blend them in that, but I hate doing that. Yellows, if you don't spray it all at the same time, you'll notice it. It'll be a different color. Even being inside, yellow fades real bad. And you'll see on Monday night's video, there's something fishy about this paint. Anybody tell me what I'm talking about? Work's done for the day. That was quick. Exactly. They use single stage. Really surprising, the body shop that did the original work on this used single stage. I hate single stage. It don't hold up like base coat, clear coat does. It's not flaking off. Just when you sand it, you shouldn't get color unless you go through clear. And when there's no clear, all you got is color. Yes, it is, but it was a different paint too. They had lacquer back then. The only way I like using single stage is maybe engine compartments or car lot type stuff where it don't matter. Single stage has no UV protection like the clear does. Don't get me wrong, it can hold up, but it's harder to work with. You got to make sure everything's spot on when you spray the single stage, because wet sanding and buffing single stage, you got to be real careful not to go through it. Clear coat, you put your base down, and as long as it's covered good, you go into the clear. Personally, I like doing 3 coats of clear and then a flow coat. That gives you enough that you can wet sand and buff without going through. Yes, it does. Turns chalky. Yeah, I'm really surprised he used single stage on it. It ain't gonna be single stage. I'm going to put white base coat on the whole car. I'm hoping 1 coat will be enough, but I don't know if it will or not. Hey, Sean. I doubt that it will, because you'll still notice the yellow through 1 coat. So probably at least 2 coats of white base, and then I'll switch over to the yellow. My front door is locked out there too. Yeah, I like the styling of the hood too. I like the side vents like that. That's pretty cool. Just wish they was functional. Minus 46. Wow. Now that's Celsius, right? How much different is that from Fahrenheit? One thing's for sure, they laid the paint out nice on it. Even though it's single stage, it laid out real nice. Very little orange peel. Minus 50 Fahrenheit. All right, I'll stop complaining about our negative 19. That's unlivable. That's something like the U.S. Army would make you live through. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I like it. Full bottle of propane. Man, I'll tell you what. I could have a 100-gallon bottle of propane here with the propane heaters that I used to have. They look like the kerosene heaters, the round ones. I would go through 100 gallons at these temperatures in maybe 3 days with it, if you can keep it running. Propane freezes up real bad. I don't even plug my diesel in. That truck ain't been started in 3 weeks, and I know, even though it's right around, well, today it's 38 degrees out there, but it's been around 15, 16 degrees for about a week, and I know I can go out there, hit that key, and fire it right up. Yeah. I wouldn't mind it being 90 degrees. I can handle that. I can sit in front of a fan. No, you drive a hybrid. What's your next project for your channel, Helen? You made enough money on that last one, you ought to have a couple of them lined up, buddy. Yeah, propane's always fighting you. It goes through the lines so fast it just frosts up. And then you gotta thaw it out. I'm using, on the DA, I'm using 400. On the block, I'm using 600. When you DA it, the motion makes it a little bit softer. Not real sure how to explain that. No, they won't, Sean. They'll still be sticking their hands in other people's pockets. And I figured I'd jump on here today because I haven't done it. Last week I didn't do it. The week before I did, I believe. And yes, I feel way better today. There is no update. Hi, backyard. Yeah, there is no update. Last I heard, I had to go through the parent company, the guy that was hooking my heaters up, because they carry the licenses for the inspections and all that stuff. Oh yeah, I had it real bad. Yesterday, it was awful. Every joint in my body hurt. Yeah, he had to fill out a bunch of paperwork and make a schematic of my building and where the gas lines are, and estimations of how much gas I'm going to use. Sounds like somebody's trying to get in. I can't tell. Hold on, let me go look out the door real quick. No. Nobody's here. Well, sort of. Yes and no. I can continue to work on it, but this one's so close. I want to get this one done. He's been having a bit of health issues, and I want to get it done so he can have it at home, so when he does feel good, he can go out and tinker with it. The way the weather's going right now, though, it looks like I'm going to be able to get it ready for paint. I'll get it ready for paint, and then I'll just cover it up, because there ain't no way I can paint with negative temperatures. But once the weather is decent enough, then I can pull it in, paint it. It'll be good to go at that point. But yeah, I want to get it to where he can take it and work on it while he feels good in between appointments or whatever he's doing. Yeah, that's honestly the way I like doing them. I don't make no money when I put them together. I actually lose money. I would much rather get them under paint, wet sand buff them, and send them down the road. All right, where is my stool? Ah, it's hiding over here. See you, buddy. Thanks for coming in. guys. It's down to 58. Gotta get me a drink of my coffee. And a breath of fresh air here. You know what? Before I go down the side of the car, I think I'm gonna finish that cowl out. I think that might be wise, don't you? 36 degrees. It surprised me it made it to 38 here. Of course, in the building, I haven't got the building up to temperature yet, so. Anybody got some plans for the weekend? I'm hoping he calls and says my starter's done so I can get the skid loader ready, because we're supposed to start getting nasty weather coming tomorrow evening all the way up to Wednesday, and I need my skid loader fixed. Get that done, and hopefully tomorrow I can work on 10 cents. I haven't worked on it in a month. And I need to get a members video up. Haven't had a members video on it in a while now. Now see, all this up here is already sanded to 320, so it won't take much to cut it out. Cut it out. Another nice thing about having this shop, because I want to spray it all at the same time, I want it all to match. I don't want any shade difference. Yeah, another nice thing about this shop is I actually got water and floor drains. So since I moved into the booth, I'm getting all this dust and dirt and grime and everything in the booth. When I'm done, I clean it up, hose it out, squeegee it out to the floor drain. I can actually wash the cars. First shop I've had that I could do that. Speaking of which, February 16th at 8 p.m., I've got a premiere coming up. It's a slideshow from day one of getting this building all the way up till present time. The full build. Now, what are you doing over there? Might as well grab my rag too while I'm at it. Hey buddy, this ain't gonna look good. What do you mean interface? I'm using 600 on a block, and I'm using just the sticky back sandpaper. You mean that foam pad you put on the egg? Yeah, I don't use them. Never have. I've got a couple of them somewhere. Never get good results out of it. It just makes it seem like it rides across the top of the material and doesn't really want to sand it. Hey, Bill. I gotta do this scoop yet too before I drop down to the fingers. Actually, I'm going to mix up white base coat and I'm going to shoot the whole car until it all looks even and then tack it off and go into the yellow. them. I never knock anybody for the way they do it. And I just, yeah, if it works for me, I do it, you know. Why to let the yellow pop more, huh? See you, Craig. So what would you suggest? A sealer? Do a coat of sealer over all of it? Oh yeah, no, it's awesome. I love, if somebody else has a better idea than what I do, hey, I'm all for it. So we're all here to help each other, you know. I encourage ideas. All the way up till you get hateful like that one dude did. You all know who that is. He was going to come paint for me. I'm not going to say no names though. Yeah, me too. Me too. I'm always watching when I got time. Always watching other people, their techniques, and a lot of it you got to watch their climate too. Say somebody in Arizona might be able to do it one way, but somebody up here in ice country can't do it the same way. So, you know, climate means a lot. But I'm always watching people learn how they're doing it. And sometimes if I like the idea, I'm going to try it. If it don't work, then I'll go back my old ways. But, you know, if you don't learn, you're not doing something right. If you're not willing to learn, you're definitely not doing something right. And I never claimed to be a painter. Nope. Guys, I think I'm going to have to turn that heater on a minute. Hold your ears for a minute. Turn that heater on and bump that temperature up again real quick. I tell you, see, now I can turn it off and it'll stay there for however long. I don't know how long I've been live, but it shut off just before I went live. And it dropped down about 50, 55, somewhere in there in that time. Now see, I gotta do all this in here. I'll just do that by hand. After I'm done, I'm gonna have to go around a few edges and wet sand the edges, but I like getting the bulk of everything done first and then come back to it. I think I'm gonna get me another piece of paper here. That one feels like it's glassing up on me a little bit. Looks like he had a fisheye right there. I'm gonna sand that out. Other than that, how many people we got in here right now, guys? Getting low on water. Uh-oh. Do we have any people in here? I'm all alone. Being alone in this head is kind of scary. Could be fun too. I don't know. We got 22 in the house. Come on, guys, jump in the conversation if you're watching. Get on in here. We can't bite you. There's a camera between us. Yeah, that single stage ink spread on this wasn't very thick either. I can tell it's thin in spots. Get this other corner yet. I just realized that when I hit this one. And another thing I realized today, I've been in this shop almost a year, and I have yet to spray a full vehicle yet. It blows my mind. It's been that long since I've sprayed a full vehicle. Oh, shiny spot. Gotta get it. can't have no shiny spots. Smash that like button if you're watching, I'd appreciate it. Smack that button over to the next county. And if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe. If this is your first time here, thank you. Always welcome on my channel. That's more better. That's more better. Back up there. What do you mean, what lines up? You mean what's in the lineup for the shop? I have the Dart right now, the Biscayne, the Apache, after the Apache, probably the AAR CUDA or the other one of these. That one's the same guy. He owns both those cars, so I'm not sure which one he wants me to get in first. That's more better. I'm gonna need to schedule in a bigger job soon. I have to go looking at my list. I've got several people wanting me to do their vehicles, but you know, I told them just get a hold of me later. I didn't put them on a list. They didn't put no money down on them, so I told them just get a hold of me. First come, first serve. You know how that goes. Is it a crew cab or a regular cab? I'll be right back. I gotta go get some more soapy water. I guess I could have shut the paint booth door. Nice. Yeah, that's another first for the shop. Running hot water. The last two shops I had, I was barely even having enough water to run a toilet. And the last shop I had, for 2 years, I didn't even have that. All right, let's move you over this way just a little bit, guys. See if I can't lower you down. Can you see all right? Or shall we shed some light on the subject? Is that affecting the video quality? Hey, Rusty. It's water. On the screen, it looked like there was a... Yeah, it's water. Scared me. Yeah, I'm trying to do every Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern, but man, last week was a nightmare, if I remember right. I have been asleep, so I can't really remember. Yeah, I was yesterday, real bad, buddy. It hit me like a brick. I went home, took me a 2-hour nap. When I got up, Tommy was standing there with an Advil and a cup of coffee. Lord, I love that woman. She takes good care of me. And then about an hour, well, about 6 o'clock last night, I decided to heat up some of her chili. Yeah, I'm trying to go live every Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern. The last 2 or 3 weeks have been a blur to me, but I'm trying at least one other time during the week to go live. If I can. But you know, I've been fighting with the temperature and stuff so much, I haven't wanted everybody to see my teeth chattering, you know? Not only did they spray it with single stage, they did not put much on it. Oh my goodness. I'm going to bring you in and show you. Now, a second ago, I looked up and there was a shiny spot right there. And you just seen how much I sanded. Can you see it? I was thinking lights. There we go. You can almost see it. You can see I was starting to go through there and there. Hate single stage, guys. I'm not setting in for the weather. Was living the dream here? I must have missed him commenting there. I took the starter in to get it rebuilt for the skid loader this morning. I'm hoping they call yet today saying it's done. If not, hopefully it'll be tomorrow morning and I can go get it and get that skid loader ready for this snow we're supposed to get. Then I'm going to be out there playing in it. Get me some diesel money. And it's too bad I couldn't match this paint. I probably could, but it's too bad I couldn't guarantee it to match, because they did a nice job on the shine of it. Yeah, it does have some cool lines. Like, I was noticing it while I was sanding all this stuff this morning. Just look how many body lines there are. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just from there to there. That sets it apart. I like that. The hood. The blisters on both sides. I like that. I'd like it a lot better if they were functional, but I like that look. It kind of reminds me of the Road Runner. I think it's a Road Runner. Alright. I guess we start on the sideboards here. Set my fat butt down. A few fish eyes right there too. And I noticed while I was up here looking down, I'll bet when he sprayed that, I bet there was issue in this area, because you can see kind of ripple like there was a run. Yeah, there's a tip for you too. Did you notice I almost set that down on the ground? This is a brand new bottle. There's no dirt, nothing ground into it. If you set it on the ground, never set it on the paint. If you're going to use it like this, always set it on the paint or a rag or something to that nature. Otherwise, you're going to put scratching. Spring some self-level floor stuff. When I finish my doors up and all that stuff, I think I'm going to change the pulley on the exhaust fan. That way it pulls just a little bit harder. But I want to finish up the doors, finish up the filter system. Those two openings where the heater is, I got an idea of how to get that sealed up better. And then I want to get some self-level for this floor in here. Make it about 1 inch thick. And then I want to epoxy paint it. Just like right here where the two joints are. Yeah. Fill that in, get it nice and smooth. And I got an idea how to keep air from backflowing through the filter system when you're not using it. One of these days, this shop's going to be right where I dreamed it'd be. How you doing, Bill? So let me ask you guys, if we get this snow they're calling for, I'm gonna go plowing. Would you guys want to watch that live while I do it? And if so, would you want to keep it on this channel or put it on my Mormac channel? It fits the bill of the Mormac a little bit better. Yeah, that side sanded out real nice. Went back to the beginning, huh? I appreciate that. Now, come on, now, don't fight me. Hey, Donnie. Keep it on this channel. It's either one's the same. I would like to get subscribers up a little bit higher on the other channel. Because this spring I've got some projects coming up for that channel. You know, as if I don't have enough to do. Awesome. I'm using my phone, and I can't use my mic with my phone, but I'm in the booth. I don't have the heater going. Well, for the most part, I don't have the heater going. Once I get insulation put in the walls, I think it'll be even better. Dang it, come on now. I don't know if I said this earlier in the live thing. I know I did on the video coming out Monday, but every Friday if you go to Facebook and go to Metal Art Customs there, if you submit a picture on the post that I put up, Sunday night, the one with the most likes and loves and all that good jazz, becomes the wall picture for the next week. I'm going to start something new for starting Monday on out. Anybody that has a YouTube channel, Instagram, TikTok, or whatever they call it, any of the other social medias, if you got a channel there, Mondays only, you can post a link to your page, channel, whatever it is, and hopefully we can all help each other get subscribers and stuff like that. So slide on over to Facebook, join the page. You can post pictures and all that good stuff there. Once I'm done sanding the yellow, the rest of it's going to be a cakewalk. Because I've already sanded it to 320. Hey Brandon, I'm glad your dad liked that. I'm going to have to get a hold of Sam. I'm thinking there's supposed to be a brace for the bottom of this. Y'all heard my YouTube got hacked, didn't you? They didn't just get this, they got my Metal Art Customs channel, my Mormac channel, my Google account, and my Instagram. We got it handled though. Took care of that one real quick. Helps having a 21-year-old living in the house that can take care of that kind of stuff for you. Here, I thought I was done because it's too much hassle to try to build it up again. Wasn't sure if I was up to it. You know, I've never been hacked on Facebook. Hey, Nathan's Mopar. Yeah, it is. It's going to be a lot more yellow. I've never been hacked on my Facebook. My wife has. She got hacked. It took her page completely out. And even though she started a new page, it took her a month to get a new one opened up because she was using the same phone to open it up. was about 6, 7, 8 years ago. I just deleted her old account the other night. Ow. Quit sticking to my paper. Man, I love having all these lights in here. Highlights the stuff real quick. That was gross. I just laid my arm in the water. Yeah, I'm loving this booth. Still need to get some things finished up on it, but it'll come. At least I've actually got a booth now. In 11 years, I ain't never had one. Well, I built one in the last shop, but deadbeat landlord wouldn't fix the roof, ruined the paint job, started storming, roof is leaking in on the vehicle. That was the last time I used that booth. Starting to get cold again in here. Hey, Vic. Yes, it is. They called the suburb a submarine. Hey Vic, can you post Living the Dreams page? I'd appreciate it. I appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, I'm just getting all the main flats done. After I'm done, I'll come back and get all the little edges and that stuff. Hang on, guys, I gotta turn that heat back on. Playing in water and it cooling off like that, it's freezing my fingers. I'm gonna walk over here and get a swig of my coffee too. guess I could go over there and hit that other fender. Do you guys want to come along? We'll see if all these cords will let me. Yeah, I think it'll work. Hey, we got 21 people watching. Oh, just lost one. It's all good. Got myself a headache. Probably being in an enclosed room with a diesel heater running. Come over here and get all my stuff again. It is getting close. Now, if the weather would hold out, I'd be happy as pig eating crap. This is going to be the last stage until the weather breaks, I guess. Or I get actual heat up and running. Awesome. This one's a GTS. This one's a 383 automatic car. The other 68 Dart coming in is a GTS 383 4-speed car. You're painting today. Well, don't let this distract you and make you get a run or nothing. That's never fun. Hopefully you got a video coming out on it. Oh, and in the video the other night, I pointed out these two holes on this one. There ain't none on that side. I guess there's a Mopar badge that goes on this side only. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. That dart I did, Dustin dart, what did I call that? You know, Justine and Dennis's car, that was green on green with green interior with a slant 6. That car gets so many looks. Yeah, you couldn't kill that motor. And those good motors, they held up pretty good. I'm giving my shoulders a break a minute here, guys. awesome. Yeah, we need to start seeing some more videos of these guys. Come on now. Like I was saying earlier, on Mondays, everybody can post their channels on Facebook. That way people that ain't normally in here or there can find it. Maybe we'll all get some subscribers out of it. But that's Mondays only. Must be about 3:30. Kids are walking by. Ooh. There we go. Now, if you was going to say a 235 straight six Chevrolet, I'd be interested in that one. Welcome back, Adam. Ooh. Why do I hear water running? I'll be right back, guys. Oh, I don't. There's a diesel sitting outside my wall. Yeah, I want to do a 235 straight six, and I want to hop that thing up. Just for the fun of it. I've always thought that was cool. I've seen a couple of them with blowers on them, and man, they just, it's out of the ordinary. And that's what I like. See you, Sean. See you this evening. Yeah, I had when I searched your name on there, everything that come up was Formula 409 or Simple Green. I'm like, wait a minute. I know he's got a channel, he just told me. He just opened a channel up. He's going to start putting some content out. I told him, I said, now you're addicted. Ain't even got the first video up, but now he's addicted. It is an addiction. And everybody told me, yeah, get a YouTube channel, you'll be rich. Yeah, those people don't know YouTube. Have fun with it, enjoy it, meet a lot of great people, and if you make money at it, great. But don't go into it expecting to be a wealthy YouTuber. Because that, unless your name's Derek or DD, what's his name? DD Speed Shop or something like that. Your name's not going to jump up on everybody's feed. Be nice if it did, but yes, you do. Not just this one, but you got some pretty good groups in your collection. I hope so, Rusty. I don't want to be rich. Never have. That's not my deal. I'm not doing anything I do to get rich. I do what I do to provide for my family and have a comfortable life. Sometimes it's not real comfortable, but It's all good. I'm doing what I love, and that's what matters. Yeah, go for it. Even though there's 7 body lines from here to here, each section's pretty much flat. This one's kind of concave, but for the most of them, they're pretty flat. So they're fairly easy to sand. Hoping to be able to work on 10 cents tomorrow. Not exactly sure if I'm going to be able to, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try to have a members video up this weekend. This cold weather kind of hinders it, you know? I come in this morning and finish sanding the rest of this car down to 320, and I did the center of the hood and the cowl. With the DA. No, I didn't do the roof yet. I did those with the DA. Big open flat areas, so this area, I figured I'll go ahead and do it by hand. But it's wearing my arms out. Won't be long, I'll be throwing plastic over this car and letting it set till the weather breaks. 2, maybe 3 more days, it'll be ready for paint. I can't paint until I get better weather. Don't want no issues. Issues are no fun, especially at this stage. Stepmom broke down in her car again. They called and asked me to tow it for them. And I was all ready to unload my trailer. Got to thinking, you know what? My tags are expired. Regular tags expire on your birthday. Commercial tags is whenever they say. Well, my trailer's commercial. My big truck's commercial. And yeah, all of them are expired. Good thing I live a block from home. So I wasn't able to tow it. I guess they called a wrecker to tow it down there for them. And then she come in here yesterday in a new car. Broke down twice within a month. The same thing both times, so. I'm tired, guys. Good thing it's Friday. I can continue this on Monday after I give my arms and shoulders a break. To which channel? My Mormac? I can't post the link. Vic, I think, took off. Probably should get a second, well, a third moderator. That way if one can't be here, another one can catch up on it. You're on the Facebook, right? If I remember later today, I'll post a link to the Mormac channel on Facebook. Either that or I'll put it in a link to one of these videos. But like 10 cents, that's a members thing. And on any of the videos, you can click that join button to become a member. we've been live now, guys. I think I'm about whooped. I really should get a clock in here. Nah. Hate watching the time. I was going to get it all wet sanded and I was going to shoot it all white with base coat. But Backyard Builds said the white is going to highlight the yellow. So I'm going to talk to my paint rep, see if he suggests putting a sealer on it, even though I don't like sealer. Otherwise, I'll just shoot the white on there and then go right into yellow. Hey, Dan. Always, always. Even when I'm not at it, I'm at it. All right, I'm going to say that front end is pretty much ready. Up, up, up. I see some more shine right on the front. Dang nabbit anyways. Yep. This is where I hit it with the DA. Hey, now. Unplug my cell phone. It'll probably go dead on me now. Nah. It's been plugged in long enough, it should be charged. Going live on this really drains that battery down. I was on Busted Radials live earlier during lunch. And I come back here and it was down 50%, so I thought, well, I better go ahead, plug it in. Yeah, that's better. Where are you guys at? You're hiding from me. Nobody's talking. This guy here wanted this car brought back. It was when he got it new, or I don't know if it was new, but when he was a kid, he got this car. Wanted it brought back the way it was back then. And I'm going to say right now, I think it's a little bit better. His dad had it repainted while he was away in the service. And when he got out of service, it was a little bit different color. More of a, I guess, cream, off-white. He posted the picture in Metal Art, I think last week. He wanted to make sure it was back the original color this time. His dad kind of surprised him with the paint job, and he felt bad, couldn't tell him that it was the wrong color. And I understand that. Man, this paint's smoother than the fuzz on a baby mouse. Right there's the wrinkles on its neck. Looking good. How long we been live, guys? I cannot tell. 112 minutes, 113 minutes. Look, guys, I think I'm gonna call it a day. Give my shoulders a break. Give my shoulders a break and then hit her again Monday. How many of you want to see more lives during the week, including the Friday live? Taking off Rusty. Well, I'm about to close her out anyways, but I wanted to kind of wipe it down. Put my peepers on it, you know. See if I missed anything. So far, it's looking good. I still got to do this area, but like I said earlier in the show, I'm going to have to hit areas like that by hand without the block anyways. I'll go ahead and get the rest of the car all wet sanded out, and then I'll come back and hit that stuff. Well, guys, I know some of you are taking off. It's getting late in the day. Let me see if I can turn you around here. Hey, there we are. I'm going to take off. Remember, from Friday to Sunday, post your pictures of your ride on Metal Art Customs and Facebook, and whoever gets the most likes, loves, and all that stuff gets to be the wall for the whole week. And on Mondays only, you can post your channel on there and see if we can't help each other get some subscribers. Till the next one, have a blessed evening.